Hi, I'm Daniel Hendricks. This is my second Ballotopia video that I made. This is what's called the Google Terms of Conduct. I had to learn it and study it in 16 pages. They asked me to answer questions. So here's some of them. Number one, what are my top priorities for the first 100 days? It's this: passing and restoring the Keystone Pipeline. We're going to restore some sort of energy independence on this issue. It's priority number one. We have to have environmental regulation reform. We haven't built a new nuclear power plant since the 1970s. We haven't put in what's called a refinery since the 1970s in this country. The environmentalists have got to be stopped. Releasing the January 6 hostages. The United States government is still holding them. It's blatant violation of the writ of Habious Corpus. We're going to admit on an amendment to the healthcare reform this administration, the states are going to pass it with a 70% majority as required by the Constitution of the United States. Have already got this amendment written on healthcare reform. I look forward to showing it to you in the future. But I want to be on that committee. Promising to support your religion and your freedom and support the family against government and all their infringement of the rights of the family and the Constitution of the United States. Because we will not take this anymore. You have to follow the Constitution. This is Hendricks for Senate through write-in campaign. You write my name in on that ballot on June 28th after all. You can click the link and donate button. Please donate a 5, a 10, a 20. What addresses inequities of women? This was a very good topic of discussion. I went to lunch the other day down in Pueblo. I went to Golden Corral. The waitress was asked this question. She's a friend of mine. I want to point out to you, this woman, she's divorced. She has a husband, ex-husband, I should say. He lives in what's called a tent. I told her, I said, we've known each other for ages, and I am doing this questionnaire. And they are making me ask, is there inequalities facing women in the workforce? She says, what? Well, of course. No, I'm joking. She didn't. She said, it's a bullshit question. I'm not kidding you. That was her answer, not mine. See, we both agreed. Because my doctor made $1 million a year. Her husband's a stay-at-home dad. It comes down to the fact she's a doctor. The other woman's is not a doctor. She's a waitress. Divorced. The doctor's still married. Stay married, folks. Sorry. See, it's helpful to have a dad be able to stay at home with the kids because mommy is at work and making $1 million because there is no inequality in the workforce after all. And I want to point out to you that she told her husband, ex-husband, go get a job. Quit being a homeless bum. After all, the biggest topic of discussion that we have right now is homelessness and absolutely crime in this country. It is ridiculous. We have squatters out there. They're literally out there. And here in Colorado, you have property taxes that are raising sky high. Public safety. This is not a local Colorado issue. It is a national issue. Crime, Black Lives Matter has got to be stopped. The communist agenda has got to be stopped. I got to be careful that I don't violate their YouTube video contents again, because they do tend to censor you. I'm asking to be included in the lawsuit against them and the class action suit. They did censor me. Once again, I want you to like, share, donate. Punch that like button. And I want you to remember Crowder. Barbara Crowder, one of my favorites. Oh, they also asked me, who am I going to support? Ted Cruz. I love the man. Whoops, sorry. That was the wrong question. That was what they asked me when I was up on stage. Oh, boy, I hit top priorities. I hit inequalities of women. We hit on property taxes. I apologize. Money. We got to balance this budget. I'm going to promise you right now. I'm going to make them bring me a legitimate budget. You give me a 2,800 SEK bill, the answer is no. Voted against it. Conversation's over. God bless you. Like, share, donate. You remember you vote for me on the Right In Canidate platform, the Republican Party. Hendricks for Senate. My name is Daniel Hendricks, Daniel Hendricks. You write my name in on that ballot on June 28th, because after all, those drop-in ballot boxes are fraud. You do it. Let's repeal the swamp. After all, whether the election, you did ask me the question, was the election stolen? And they've already made the fact that I'm not allowed to answer that. Would you like to see the email? Sorry, I'm not allowed to answer the question. They told me to answer the question would be considered perpetuating fraud. A joke. Did you hear they arrested somebody? The military is actually going to do a tribunal. It's going to be interesting. God bless you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.